1, 2, 3, 4.
Good evening, fellow wet shavers. Leroy here, back with another shaving video. Welcome to my channel, Nomeo Shaves. And how is everybody? I'll tell you what, man, this has been one heck of a week. It's been stressful, very, very, very stressful with work. But so tonight's shave, no comparisons, just kind of a testing something, but no comparisons, something new that I've never used before. Just want a nice, clean, comfortable shave. What might I be using, you're asking, or telling me to hurry up and tell me what you're going to be using? Going with this bad boy here. This is the Karve Christopher Bradley open comb, but I'll be using plate B tonight. Let's see if you guys can see that. So how does this work? Can you guys see that? That looks like a B. It's a B. Now, for blade, I just figured I'm going to go ahead and use a brand new Astra SP once again. That seemed to work pretty good in my last shave, my last couple shaves with the Karve. One thing I really like about razors is being able to use multiple blades in that one razor, right? I got this thing about, maybe it's an OCD thing or something like that. I got this thing about if I have a DE razor with, like, I've got, I don't know, 15 or 20 different brands, and if I can only use one blade in that razor, it's probably not going to stay in my den very long. Granted, I've only used one blade in this bad boy, but that will change soon, because I've got a really, really good feeling about this plate for some reason. So there you go. It's in there. There's the little tiny bit of overhang. You guys can see the blade exposure here. Let's see. Come on. Maybe not. There it goes. So, like a dumbass, I forgot what the blade gap is on this one. Some bitch. Let's see here. 0.68, I think. I think it's 0.68. Okay. So I mentioned that I wanted a nice, kind of comfortable, relaxing shave. I'm going with, oops, upside down, the Wolf Whiskers. This bad boy right here has a TGN grade A silver tip knot in here that was re-knotted for me by Razor Stores. Thank you, dude. I really, really appreciate it. And let me see here. I am a little bit out of it tonight. I apologize. And the really, really, really new part of this shave, you probably saw it in the thumbnail, but I have an awesome chance of trying out Mammoth Soaps. This is Funny Valentine. Now, you guys know all the hubbub and whatever you want to call it of Mammoth Soaps. I really, really like what they do. They donate money to a good cause for human trafficking. That is just freaking awesome. Any artist, any artisan that donates to really good causes, you got my vote. I'll tell you what, I've never used this soap. Now I've got I blew my soaps. It's got a very nice scent to it. I had mentioned before in the past that I'm not a fan of rose scented soaps. This one does have some rose to it. First impressions, it's not bad. I've had experiences in the past where when I smelled rose or synthetic rose, it gave me almost an instant headache. I don't get that from this. It's actually pretty pleasant. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put this blue marker on my face, and then we're going to get cracking. Knock on wood, no irritations yet. Once again, we're going to go with the cold water shave. So right now I'm just putting some cold water in my brush. I know some people like to use hot water in their brush. I've done that before. It's nice too. Let's go. I have no idea how much load. I haven't used this before. This was graciously sent over by a really good friend of mine to try out. Just dip the tip a little bit. Yeah, I just really wanted to kind of enjoy a shave tonight. I've got some ideas for some more comparisons. If I remember, I will mention it towards the end of the video, and you guys can chime in down below some comments you have on that. I can't go out and buy a bunch of new stuff, so I do apologize about that if I can't review or compare something that you want, but I can just do some stuff. It's kind of cool. Not very strong. That's probably good. Strength is probably on the mid. So 4-ish, 5-ish maybe. Closer to a 4, I think. 4.5. If you want to get technical. The wife still hasn't said anything about the goatee. We'll see how long it takes. So I'm really excited to be using this this soap. You know, I've heard a lot of good things about it. You know, I don't know what else I smell. Rose is forward for me, but shit, I don't know what the hell's in there. But it's nice. No headache, no irritation, bonuses. Chris Madden way of building lather. Works great for me. There we go. Already getting that nice yogurty look that I like. Coming along nicely. Nice sheen. Nice. I can probably add a little bit more water too. Nice. Here we go. We done. I have a little on the thinner side. That's okay, I don't mind. I like it wet. Alright. Here we go. So blades, one thing I really like about the these Karve razors is, I mean, blade placement, perfect. You know, you don't have to fiddle around with it. I mean, it's perfect. Perfect. Here we go. So this is a Karve open comb, Christopher Bradley open comb, plate B, first stroke with the grain, Astra SP, brand new. Jeez, these things are so smooth. Okay. blade feel in this one compared to the 8 plate, which should be the case, right? So I'm getting an ever so slight irritation here. Very, 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 very slight. Yeah, I got myself right there. I dug too hard. It's crazy. These cars are so smooth. It's easy to apply a little bit too much pressure. But man, it can really take down quite a bit of hair in that first pass. That's pretty good. That's really nice. Okay, let's rinse off. So I can tell, oops, post shave is actually really nice on this. My skin feels very, it feels like slick when it's wet, but not the slickness of residual slickness, if that makes any sense to you. It's more like the slickness of moisturized skin. It's weird not putting stuff all over the place. The rose is not too overpowering. I kind of like it, which is weird. And how do I explain the blade feel of this? It's really weird. Got myself kind of good right there. It's a little uncomfortable. This is nice. I think, well, with this, I can make this combo almost a daily driver. Well, I don't shave daily, but you guys know what I mean. Has a nice feel to it. Earlier today, I was chatting with another wet shaver, and he made a comment on how efficient means something different for everybody, right? And it really does. To me, efficient means I have to go over an area less times to get close to the skin. Does that make sense? So like, efficient So like aggressive would be like a lot of blade feel to me. I'm just doing some cleanup stuff right now. Kind of the beauty of a open comb, right? This is a really comfortable plate. I'm curious what it would be like with my more aggressive blades, my sharper blades, like Gillette Platinum or 7 o'clock Super Stainless. I'll have to try that next. I'm not sure why, but this soap doesn't seem to have as much residual slickness as I'm used to. I could have overhydrated. Like I said, it's my first time using the soap. I'm done. Let's see here. Let's do the old face wash. I think my wife would really like the scent of this soap. It's got a very, it's a pleasant scent. It is. I like it. I'm curious of the other soap scents now that they offer, or that they have released. I can't say they offer them anymore, but all right, cold water rinse. Be right back. Okay. Good shave. Can't complain. I did get a little weeper right there going against the grain. That's probably my fault because, like I had mentioned, it's really strange. It's so smooth you can't quite feel the blade, so you kind of want to push a little harder, and that's a no-no. That's what I ended up doing. And I cut myself right there. I had the wrong angle. But I can tell already this is probably as aggressive as I would typically want to go with this particular style. But I'll still give the C a go. See how that goes. Hold on. Not bad though. Smooth. The soap, good soap. I think I need to work with it a little bit more. I think I've maybe put a little bit too much water in it. Just because I didn't get the residual slickness like I was expecting. But again, that's probably down to my technique. I might not have. I think I put too much water in it. Should have stopped before that last dip. Beautiful scent. Post shave is really, really nice. My skin feels smooth, really smooth. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I think that's. I mean, you have to admit you can't go wrong with just about any artisan these days. They're all really good. This one, I'm digging the post shave feel. Scent strength, like I said, about a 4 to 5. Good. It's a good soap. If you can get your hands on it, try it out. You know, like I had mentioned, I didn't have that residual slickness like I'm used to, but that could be totally down to technique and how I lathered it. Okay, so don't knock it for that. But I mean, it did. The other thing is didn't seem as dense either that I'm used to. It could be my water. Like I said, it could be a lot of factors, right? So I'm not giving up yet. I'm going to try it again. I'll give it another go. This is the first time. Am I even? Yeah, I'm even. All right, guys. That's it. When you guys see this, it's going to be Friday. I don't know what I have planned for the weekend. If you guys know, I'm a big supporter of It's Just Shaving Facebook group, and some others as well. But that one I'm actually an admin in, and I participate a bit more in that group. Well, we just had a group soap released and it was courtesy of Russell Barton over at Wild West Shave Co. So if you haven't checked him out, please go check him out. But he created 2 soaps for the group. One is tea based. The other one is like a creme de menthe, like a coffee, Irish coffee type base, right, with some menthol. That's the set that I got. So my next shave will probably be with that, but I'll probably do it live inside the Facebook group. So if you're interested in joining, please join us. It's fun in there. It's a lot of fun, a lot of great people, a lot of great support. And remember, it's just shaving, right? So hopefully I'll see you all there. With that, let me do a quick little recap. Soap was Mammoth Soaps Funny Valentine. Really lovely scent. Probably like mid-range of strength. Very rose forward for me. There's some other stuff in the background that I just can't pick out. I apologize. But if you are into rose scents, this would be right up your alley, I think. I'm on the fence on it because I'm not a huge rose fan. But I mean, it's nice. It's nice. It's not disgusting. It doesn't make me gag or anything like that. You know what I mean? Sorry. No, it's very pleasant. It is pleasant. Brush was my Wolf Whiskers with a TGN silver tip knot. There it is. I love this brush. I love this brush. And I don't know. This is probably the star. This is the Karve Christopher Bradley Open Comb B plate. Had a fresh Astra SP blade in here. Love those blades. They work great in everything that I throw them at. Now this razor I could definitely feel it was more aggressive than the 8 plate, but still really, really smooth. It did bite me right here, but that's a typical trouble spot for me. And I think like I said, I could feel the blade, but it's still super smooth. So I ended up pushing and caught myself. I felt the dig. I don't know if it was a comb caught me and then kind of just dug in a little bit, and then the blade just said, screw you. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but that's what happened. All right, guys. So like I said, my next shave will probably be in live in the Facebook group. But on the channel, I've got a couple pretty cool things coming up, so stay tuned for those. All right, if I don't see you all, you have a fantastic weekend. And until next time, as usual, please do not text and drive.